These steps, this moment, came not a day too soon.
Wow, I'm very overwhelmed.
For Bridget Hamilton, her life-altering ordeal started just before Thanksgiving.
We went to a Carrie Underwood concert, and I was at the concert. My feet kept falling asleep, and I'm like moving my feet the entire concert, trying to get them to wake up, and I just thought it was kind of weird.
It was even more weird, she says, when that feeling spread to her hands. So her husband, Chad, took her to the emergency room.
That Wednesday, it got so bad they had to airlift her to Iowa City.
She spent the next 50 days at the University of Iowa hospitals and clinics fighting for her life, far away from her 3 children.
Yeah, it was hard. I don't wish it on any parent ever.
Things got worse before they got better. Paralyzed from the neck down, she needed a ventilator to breathe.
A lot of things go through your head, and how am I going to take care of 3 kids? And my wife, is she going to be able to move again?
That's when the couple made a promise.
The nurses always wanted me to shave. Like, you got to shave that. It looks terrible. And I'm like, no, we have a bet. We have a bet, and I said, we are not going to shave this until she walked.
So Bridget began her comeback. All the while, students back at Bryant sent cards, prayers, and messages of support. Today, with the milestone of her first steps, that bushy beard came off.
Hold on to me as we go.
Followed by a song of support from the student body.
And I strongly believe that's why I'm here today, why I have had such a quick rehab recovery.
There are some steps you take in life to get you places. And then there are steps that show how far you've come. Getting out of the chair and walking across her living room is a major milestone for Bridget Hamilton.
Simple things as getting dressed, reaching my feet for my socks and my shoes, and to get dressed is becoming a lot more easy for me.
She says a lot of those accomplishments first happened underwater.
When I can barely lift my leg up here in the water, I can get that full range of motion.
Stonehill installed this therapy pool last fall to help residents who live here.
The resistance of the water is also really helpful because it's kind of like walking with a weight on.
After seeing Hamilton's story, directors here invited her to take a dip. Never did this 30-year-old expect treatment alongside the elderly.
When someone said Stonehill, I'm like, that's the nursing home where my grandma went. What do you mean rehab?
But in the HydroWorks pool, her body feels weightless. These exercises help restore her balance and coordination. And at 25 weeks pregnant, those skills are critical.
Most importantly, with just trying to get my strength back to get healthy for my baby, to be able to hold my baby when it comes and walk with it, those simple things that people probably take for granted.